Hello, Internet! I'm talking to you from the past once again. I'm recording this on the Sunday before the World Championships, but you will know who has won Worlds. Let me know in the comments if you are happy with who has won the World Championships, or if you preferred the other person in the final. So obviously I'm just sat here. If you watched yesterday's video, you know what's going on, but I'm sat here just about to do some more games here on Showdown, just to try and de-rust myself, get myself back into the mindset of playing VGC. Actually, over lockdown and everything, I have been playing a lot of the Pokemon Go PvP. I've been, kind of getting into that, and I've hit Legend in that almost every season as well. So it's funny to sort of try and flip, back and forth. So I'm actually going to just put that down and not play Pokemon Go, the PvP for the next week or whatever, just to try and focus it entirely on VGC. But anyway, yeah, I talked a lot in yesterday's video about everything really, how my season went, how I've not played any games on the Switch in any competitive real life tournament, and kind of what this team does. But this is a strange team, isn't it? But it's like kind of like support, Rillaboom, restricted. But anyway, yeah. So we're here. I'm just gonna do, I think, just this one more video on Showdown, because really my aim for today is to de-rust myself playing on the Switch. I need to start playing on the Switch. But I just want to see if I can ladder a little bit on here, just to get a bit of confidence, using it. So teams like this, I normally go with Butterfree Kyurem, with Regieleki in the back and Calyrex in the back. The unfortunate thing is, they normally lead with their Zacian, and I'm kind of, there you go, I'm kind of in the position where I sacrifice my Kyurem just to either get something to sleep or just to get an Earth Power into the Zacian, which should put it in Astral Barrage range, if they don't Light Screen. But I don't really need to Icy Wind here, because although I could, this is the thing, people have been using bulkier Zacian that are not Jolly Max Speed, and those Butterfree can put to sleep first. But I'm going to try and Sleep Powder the Grimmsnarl, and I am actually just going to Icy Wind. Although, there's a Light Screen. Okay, we missed the Grimmsnarl. Let's see if Butterfree is faster. It is. Okay, so this is someone who also is not using a max speed Zacian. And this is exactly what I was on about with, I've just sacrificed my Kyurem, and I'm not sure that's a worthwhile trade, really. But I've just sacrificed that just to get, the Grimmsnarl to sleep, basically. And myself into this position where, I guess, we saw my Butterfree was faster, so I can now Sleep Powder very safely into the Zacian, which I'm sure will protect or swap into Rillaboom or Amoonguss. And I am going to Nasty Plot. Now, okay, or maybe the Incineroar's got goggles? First game in yesterday's video, and first game in today's video, we see your goggles. So I'm not going to mess around here. They could Dynamax their Incineroar. We've got someone very smart here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the combination would have, if we hit the Hurricane. So Hurricane is 91% accurate. Oh, my bulky Calyrex actually survives that Max Darkness. That is funny. Do you think they Max Guard their Incineroar? They do, okay. They still don't wake up with Grimmsnarl, but they were trying to do something. Either Prankstery or Sucker Punchy. Something with priority, but I don't really have any options here. If I Rage Powder with Butterfree, I can't take the attack away from Incineroar. Okay, it's Thunder Wave. I should still be faster. Okay, so Calyrex does knock their Incineroar out. That's nice. But the downside is we've got a paralyzed Calyrex. And is Kyogre going to come in here? Or is Zacian going to come in? Yeah, Kyogre's going to come in here. Okay. So that's not great. But, maybe Regieleki can... they've used their Dynamax. There's the bulk of my Calyrex. I guess, I don't know, I haven't actually planned when I'm going to do like or if I'm going to do an in-depth report with this team, but this is a pretty bulky Calyrex with a nasty plot there. I'm surprised we took that Max Darkness, but there you go. But yeah, can Regieleki win through this game? I'm not sure, because they're probably going to paralyze the Butterfree here. It would be nice to get the Kyogre to sleep though, but if the Grimmsnarl's got Trick, then that's really not good. Okay, so doesn't look like it's Trick, but it's okay. It's a Life Orb Kyogre. So I'll put Regieleki in here. Obviously, they can't Thunder Wave the Regieleki. Well, they can try, but it won't affect it. So I'm just going to Wild Charge the Kyogre. Hope it knocks it out. Since it is Life Orb, it's probably an offensive set, so it'll be faster than my Butterfree. So I don't think it makes any difference if I Wild Charge and Hurricane into it, hoping that I'm faster with both. I need the Wild Charge to knock it out. So I could Rage Powder if I still think the Grimmsnarl has got Trick. Or I could just Sleep Powder the Grimmsnarl. I'm just going to Sleep Powder. Don't have Trick. Please don't have Trick. An Iron Ball. Okay. They're just... Please hit Butterfree. Okay. Did get paralyzed. That's good. So now, obviously, I'm going to Wild Charge into the Kyogre. Hurricane's 100% accurate in the rain. I'll just fire that off into... Yeah, we'll just fire these away. Hoping Butterfree doesn't get fully paralyzed at all. Critical hit, I'm sure, didn't matter. Okay, there's one for paralysis. Right, so now I need to Rage Powder these attacks away. Like, if I don't get fully paralyzed at all... Okay. Well, that was... I think it's going to take 3 Wild Charges, though, to knock it out now, though. Yeah, and okay, so I'm pretty sure I've lost this game now. I mean, smart by the opponent there, but there wasn't anything that I could do to take advantage of that. Yeah, one Behemoth Blade and lock out Regieleki here, so I have to Rage Powder. And just, I don't know, hope the Grimmsnarl doesn't have any attacking moves. Okay, well it didn't go for an attacking move, which means my Butterfree does stick around for this next turn as well. But now, do you not think they've used both their screens? Surely it's like Spirit Break as their last move. So I think I'm going to make a call this turn that they're going to protect the Zacian and Spirit Break the Butterfree. That is my expectation. Okay, and my expectation was right. Although, I mean, it doesn't really get us anywhere, does it? Because I need a critical hit to win this game. I think. Yeah, like Spirit Break's just going to knock the Regieleki out there, isn't it? Okay, so we tried. What went wrong in this game then, since we're doing some, in-depth thinking? So turn 1 was alright. I could have put the Zacian to sleep instead, but I don't know, that did allow us to get into this decent position. They did play, actually, they did do the smart thing in Dynamax their Incineroar, which people have kind of been, clocking onto the idea that they can do that. And the goggles on the Incineroar didn't help either. Yeah. Hurricane Miss was a bit unfortunate, but I'm not sure it really mattered. Yeah, okay, well, it was an interesting game. Let's do another one. And let's have a drink of water as well. Alright, so this guy we just played in the last video, and they made, well, not necessarily a mistake, but they made a turn 1 play that they probably would regret. They led with Thunderous and Solgaleo, and went for a taunt into my Dynamax in Calyrex, which was just one-shotting their Solgaleo with a helping hand. Now, what I could do, like, this is funny, because this is like a game 2 in a tournament now, so this is the kind of practice that I need. I could lead with Butterfree and Calyrex, and Rage Powder away. Although we didn't see, like, it could be Goggles on the Thunderous. We didn't see the item, I don't think, did we? But if we don't lead with Whimsicott, we run the risk of them leading with Whimsicott and just rolling over me. So actually what I'm going to do is, the other consideration I had at the last game was actually going with Whimsicott and Regieleki, with Calyrex and Kyurem in the back. So let's do this. Let's see how this would work out. Yeah, they have led exactly the same. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I just want as much damage on that Solgaleo as I can get. Are they going to Brutal Swing? Oh, they're scary facing. I think... Okay. That's kind of bad. Yeah, that. Oh, okay, right, okay. Okay. This isn't going too well, is it? Either going to Scary Face or Eerie Impulse the Calyrex, I think, this turn, so I will just protect it. Try and get a bit more damage off with Regieleki. Okay, they're taunting me again, so they do still anticipate... They do still anticipate Will-O-Wisp, and they're doing that because they think I've got Focus Sash on Calyrex as well, which I don't. But maybe what I should have done that turn was go for a... but I needed the damage. Go for an Airstream, because if they Scary Face Calyrex now, then Solgaleo will be faster than everything. But you know what? Let's just do that. I don't think... Can Solgaleo one-shot Calyrex? No, it can't, because I've got quite a lot of bulk in this. Can I get rid of the Thunderous? No, I can't. Yes, I can. And the Solgaleo as well. Now, the problem is, if they've got Calyrex in the back, which they probably do, they can just steamroll me now. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's not good, is it? Yep, there we go. Steamrolled by another Calyrex. Yeah. So, alright, going into a game 3 then. Maybe I would lead with Butterfree. Although, actually, we could see here, Thunderous was affected by the Sandstorm, so it wasn't Goggles on the Thunderous. Again, I'm relying on Showdown to look back and, you know, on the log and tell me what I should have seen in the game. But yeah, this game's over now. So I'm just going to forfeit just to not show them what my last Pokemon was. Yeah, okay. So not the best start. This person's got a similar team to the first that we played. They always lead with Zacian. I feel like I should have a better plan than what I do. But I am still just going to go again with Butterfree and Kyurem with Calyrex and Regieleki. That's like my safe 4 into teams like this. Okay, so first game was quite close. Second game, yeah. Solgaleo is a pain for the team. Next to, you know, something with Eerie Impulse like that. And again, like, they always lead Zacian and Grimmsnarl into this. So, I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to, test the waters a little bit. I'm going to go for a Sleep Powder again, but I'm just going to go for an Earth Power into Zacian here. Okay. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. So now I could Rage Powder if I wanted to get like an Earth Power and then Earth Power next turn. Or I could just try and put the Zacian to sleep. Because I do need to be getting damage into the Grimmsnarl really, as well. Like, Grimmsnarl is a pain for this team. But yeah, I think they were trying to break the sash. I probably should be... Yeah, I'll probably... I don't know, I was thinking maybe swapping Regieleki in there, which I would survive, unless they were adamant max attack. But now... Now maybe we'll bring the Regieleki in. The one thing that I am a little bit not as keen on with this team is the sort of conflict between Butterfree and Regieleki. Because if I start max lightninging things... so Zacian's got a guarantee to turn asleep next turn. So I'm just going to double into the Grimmsnarl here. But yeah, if I do start max lightninging things... I can't put anything grounded to sleep, obviously, from there. So 91% accurate Hurricane. Hits. Nice one. Are they going to Dynamax their Incineroar? They might. I don't think that Zacian is really much of a... Like, I could... I'm just wondering... Alright, I'm going to go for the electric attack into the... Or am I? I do need damage into the Incineroar, because I've only got Calyrex left. That should be in Astral Barrage range. So... But the Incineroar's not going to do much damage to Regieleki by itself, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna max lightning into the Zacian. Okay, another 91% accurate Sleep Powder I've missed there. That is pretty unfortunate, because they didn't Dynamax their Incineroar, so that would have done like 30-40%. So yeah, 35%ish I think. Would have done a good chunk. And now my Regieleki is sitting at -3 after it comes back in. And they still have their Dynamax on, I assume, their Kyogre. If they do Dynamax the Kyogre, I can potentially Rage Power the stuff away again though. So I'm going to protect here on a potential Fake Out. Do I max Darkness? I need damage on the Incineroar. Do I sacrifice my Calyrex here? Swap the Regieleki out, put Calyrex in? No. This is actually quite a nasty end to the game. Right, that is... Okay, we survived that. Flare Blitz in the sun. I'm pretty sure we would have survived that. And that's quite key, actually. But... I can Rage Powder the Kyogre's attack away. Surely, if it had a Dark Attack, it would have gone for the Dark Attack. Just there. So I'm thinking this Incineroar maybe has only got Flare Blitz. So I'm going to Rage Powder here and I'm going to go for a nasty plot here. Could be Snarl. Okay, so it is Goggles. Right, okay, well that's not good, is it? Is this... I have to Astral Barrage. Like, the Incineroar's not really doing much, but I can't take a Water Spout. But, yeah, I don't think I really do a whole lot. Yeah, Origin Pulse hits. Yeah. Ah, that's not good, that, is it? I think we've just lost, like, 3 games in a row, haven't we? Well, that's not filling me with a whole lot of confidence, is it? What has happened? What has happened? Yeah, those were yesterday's videos games. Okay, alright, okay. What went wrong here? Because I quite liked how the game started. The Regieleki did pretty good. Yeah, we knocked out the Grimmsnarl. The Incineroar... Maybe we should have attacked the Incineroar the Incineroar that turn. The Hurricane Miss actually did turn out to be quite annoying at the end there, because we could have had some more options to take it out before it did some more stuff to us. The Incineroar wasn't really the threat at the end there. Maybe I should have just attacked... Oh, that critical hit. Yeah, that critical hit. So let's say this turn we've still got Regieleki around. What would I do now? What would I do now? Maybe Wild Charge Hurricane into the Incineroar? That would knock it out. But then they would Hailstorm, knock out my Butterfree. I would knock myself out to the Wild Charge recoil, and it would just be Calyrex, Protect on their last turn of Dynamax, and then just Calyrex versus Kyogre. And again, I think they would have just needed to hit their Origin Pulse to win. But I don't know that. Do I have any other options? Because there's still the annoying thing, and this is what I was on about. Like, this is the problem. Like, the only kind of conflict with this team is that Butterfree and Regieleki don't really mesh together too well, because once you max Lightning, obviously you can't put stuff to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just do another game, because we do need to start winning some games here, don't we? I don't really want to sit on Showdown all day. Because I do want to get onto the Switch playing some games. Okay, so this is... Yeah, more teams like this have become a thing. But again, I'm just going to go with Butterfree and Kyurem. The annoying thing is, if they led with like Incineroar and Lunala here, they could get Trick Room up. Which makes me think, well, maybe I should be leading with Urshifu or Calyrex. But I'm not sure they'll lead the Lunala, just because I have got these two. Yeah, these four. These are the 4 Pokemon that I do tend to take to most games. I normally, generally, only bring my Whimsicott if they've got a Whimsicott as well. And I usually only bring my Urshifu if they have got like a real threat of Trick Room. But, right, we need to start winning. We do need to start winning. They have actually led with the Lunala. So I do have to respect the Trick Room. I know I'm probably going to let this Charizard get away with wildfiring me, unfortunately. But Lunala will be holding the Power Herb, so at least there's no risk of it, you know, having a Lumberry or Safety Goggles or whatever. And if the Charizard does wildfire the Butterfree, then I get a, you know, a free swap either into my Regieleki or Calyrex. They've just gone for an Airstream, that's fine. I've still got my Butterfree now then. But I have wasted a turn of Lunala's Sleep as well, so if they did knock Butterfree out here, like Calyrex could come in and instantly threaten the knockout onto the Lunala. Okay, that's fine with me. Yeah, probably either a Max Guard or a Lumberry was the worst case scenario there. Does this Grimmsnarl have Fake Out? Does it have, like, trick? What's the Grimmsnarl come in for? Do you think it might have fake out? They don't normally have fake out, but I'm gonna respect a fake out here. Scary face. Well, that was a stupid turn by me. Yeah, okay. I could have put the Charizard to sleep there, but I didn't. And now there's nothing to stop this Grimmsnarl just being a real pain. Okay, yeah, that was a really bad turn. They don't normally have fake out, do they? That was a bad turn. That was a really bad turn. Especially if they've got Groudon in the back, which I imagine they probably will. So maybe I'm wanting to Dynamax my Calyrex. I'm not. Do I want to try and save Kyurem? Like with Wildfire up, it does seem a little bit pointless. Yeah, okay, that was a really bad move. I should have just put the Charizard to sleep. Okay, light screen, that's fine. That worked out almost as good as it could have. But I still think their Groudon wins the game, because it'll be Assault Vested, won't it? Yeah, and probably has got Shadow Claw. I mean, I will survive a Shadow Claw. They could just Precipice Blades as well to knock out the Regieleki too. Light screen up does make that awkward. Right, so I have to target the Lunala here because I can't risk it waking up. And that will give me a +1, assuming I survive a Shadow Claw from here. Hoping I survive a Shadow Claw from here. I'm not sure I do. And there is another turn of Wildfire as well. But if I survive, a +1 from knocking the Lunala out will allow me to knock the Groudon out next turn. Are they calculating, like, I don't know, what are they calculating? But I have to respect the Lunala waking up here. And I need the +1 to knock out the Groudon next turn as well. Okay, so the Phantasm knocks Lunala out. Has it got a Shadow Claw? No. Oh, alright. So it's not Assault Vested. So they could protect on this last turn, but I don't think it's going to save them. I don't know why they did that, but because they did Swords Dance there, they obviously haven't got Shadow Claw, and the Precipice Blades wasn't going to knock me out there either, so good. So I did win that game, you know, whatever they did on that last turn, which is good, Nice to win a game, yeah. Started to feel a little bit better, maybe. All right, this play, have we just played this person? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So again, we've got like another kind of best of 3 scenario here, which is kind of good, you know, good practice. They led with Grimmsnarl and Zacian. And I just led with Butterfree. I'm going to do exactly the same again, just because that is my plan against teams like this. And if they lead anything else, then it's good for me. Did they have goggles on the Incineroar? I can't remember. Okay, so yeah, they've just done exactly the same again. I'm actually going to sleep powder the Zacian this time. And try an Icy Wind. Alright, okay. So I'm probably just losing my Kyurem turn 1 here. But the Zacian has got a guaranteed sleep turn next turn. So now I'm actually going to put my Calyrex in. Like, this could be, like, is it Goggles on the Incineroar? One of them was in the past, but I don't know if it was this person that had it or not. Because we had this scenario in one of the earlier games, didn't we? Where the Incineroar came in on the sleep powder. And then they... Oh, okay, that is kind of annoying, actually, that they've just done that. That's very annoying. Okay, so because Calyrex can survive... This is my bulky Calyrex. I can survive a Behemoth Blade. I am not going to Rage Powder. I'm just going to Hurricane. A Natural Barrage. Okay. And that is good damage on Grimmsnarl as well. Okay, that actually knocked the Zacian out. Did think it would survive there. Okay, so the opponent has made some kind of adjustment here. They've actually brought in the Rillaboom. This could be an opportunity for me here to actually Dynamax the Butterfree. They're probably going to Dynamax their Rillaboom. So I'd rather have my Butterfree Dynamaxing than my Regieleki, I think. But I don't know. I suppose if we did Dynamax the Regieleki, we would be able to get rid of the grassy terrain. So maybe I'd just Hurricane it. Okay. Well, that turn worked out quite poorly for us. Alright, they're putting everything into the Kyogre basket here, aren't they? And I can't stop them without a Rage Powder. I can't stop them nasty facing me, scary facing me. So we'll do this. Yeah, there's a scary face. We get rid of the grassy terrain. Yeah, and I don't think we're in a position to win this game now, are we? Because Kyogre's just going to Dynamax. I mean, it doesn't even have to Dynamax here, does it? If it does Dynamax, I can just Rage Powder the attack away. So I'm going to hope it does Dynamax, and I'm going to go for the Rage Powder. Okay. Okay. They haven't got priority Grassy Glide anymore. Airstream does knock Rillaboom out, which is good. Okay, there's the Hailstorm. Okay, yeah, alright. That's not good, is it? That's not good. Oh, okay. Well, we got a critical hit and we won the game, but that's not really how you want to be winning games, because I should have lost that game. Oh man, this has been a terrible series of battles, hasn't it? So scary face. Okay. So I could have Rage Powdered. Could have Rage Powdered and Earth Powered. The Zacian did get a turn 1 Wake as well. Without the turn 1 Wake, we would have still had a full HP Calyrex sitting here. Still would have been at -2 speed though, but Rillaboom wouldn't have been as much of a threat to it. So, I mean, you can never really say you're getting unlucky when the opponent gets first turn wakes, but there's in all of these battles, there's these little things like, you know, that Flare Blitz critical hit from Incineroar in the rain on my Regieleki, that game that could have made things play out differently. That them getting the first turn wake there, the game would have worked out a lot differently after that. So, and we did get the critical hit at the end as well ourselves. So we did actually win the game. But okay, so it looks like there's a lot of Zacian Kyogre teams around, and every team has an Incineroar and a Grimmsnarl. Well, I think I'm just going to go as I normally would, Butterfree Kyurem with Calyrex and Regieleki. Maybe I should have a different plan to this, because this plan usually ends up with me losing Kyurem turn 1. And look at the rest of their team. Like, Zacian is the only thing on their team that beats my Kyurem. Again, this Grimmsnarl could be Trick, could be, all these other nasty things. The Thundurus is surely Defiant, though. So do we see a Dynamax? No, we see an Eerie Impulse. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that turn. Because now, as it got taunt, and is it safety goggles? I'm actually going to put Calyrex in here. Okay, it is goggles. It is goggles. Brilliant. Okay. So I haven't really got any opportunity here to try and set up then. This isn't good, because I need Calyrex for their Zacian. But I need damage on the Grimmsnarl. Okay, they're just Thunderbolting. Okay. But again, now they are free to just, was it Scary Face? No, it's Eerie Impulse turn 1. Yeah. Astral Barrage only did 18% to Grimmsnarl. I would like to knock the Thundurus out. I'd like to knock both these out. Like, prankster things that do stuff is that they're really annoying for this team to go against, really. Okay. Thundurus is gone. And Calyrex has still got all of its special attack. Grimmsnarl might have been trying to reflect there. Could be trying to trick. But yeah, this is really tricky. Because Kyurem will beat Kyogre in the back, but I'm choice locked. So I do need to be taking care of this Zacian. Zacian could just protect here as well, though. I might regret this. Okay. Okay, there's a reflect. Okay, fair enough. They got whatever. They hit themselves in the confusion last turn, so that, you know, fair enough. That's what they're doing. But yeah, here's the Kyogre. Now, what do I do here? How do I play this out? Because I need to knock... I need damage in the Zacian, don't I? Like, but do I Dynamax either of these? I don't think... like a combination of Phantasm and Wild Charge will knock the Zacian out. So I'm just going to do that. And maybe Dynamax the Kyurem after hopefully putting it in range of Earth Power now. I think that should be in Earth Power range. Okay, and they've actually Dynamaxed their Kyogre as well, so Calyrex has got another turn to Astral Barrage, which won't knock the Zacian out. I do think their Zacian protects here. If I Astral Barrage and Freeze Dry into the Zacian, which combination should knock it out, and they knock my Calyrex out, then I'm screwed because then I can't Earth Power next turn. Ah, this isn't good actually, is it? This is actually pretty bad. Yeah, actually this is very bad. Oh, they didn't protect their Zacian. And I didn't Dynamax, so I do have the option of Dynamax my Kyurem next turn. But when we get out of Dynamax, I'm going to be locked into Earth Power. But do I Quake for some special offense, or do I Whirlwind just for some damage? I think I just Whirlwind, don't I? Oh, that's not much damage. That's not much damage. That is not much damage. That's a bit more damage. Man, Kyogre does a lot of damage, doesn't it? Has it got Protect? Like, or is it Assault Vested or something? Yeah, okay. Well, we won the game. We finally managed to win a game against a Zacian Grimmsnarl team. And we're back up to pretty much the same rating that we were right at the beginning of the video. So, we're almost 45 minutes with this video, so I guess what I'll do then is, because I do want to keep playing a little bit more on Showdown, I'm going to stop the video here. Maybe we'll do one more video of Showdown games, and then we'll move on to the Switch. So we'll say goodbye for now. Again, join me tomorrow for part 3, as it turns out, of Pokemon Showdown games, and then after that, hopefully, you know, we'll move on to the Switch. I don't know. There's no set plan, is there? We'll see how we roll. We'll see how we feel. But yeah, our rating is back to what it was at the beginning of this video. At the end of yesterday's video, I did say if I could get into the 1,700s, I would be content with that, which I know isn't like super high on the ladder at all. But you know, we are playing against a limited set of people here, just because I'm recording this all in one go. So anyway, thanks for watching this, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you like seeing my team pre-Worlds. How it's going, and hope it's interesting for you. But anyway, thanks for being here, and join me again tomorrow. Goodbye for now.